Welcome to the Fandom Odyssey. Join us on our voyage through media as we explore the different fandoms. I am your captain, Captain Markel Fennell, also known as Captain Kel.
And I'm your captain, Christian Kane. And we are at our destination for movies where we will be talking about Killer's Game. All right, so let's go over the taglines real quick. I did check out both of the movies in advance. Honestly, they're not too crazy with the taglines. So for this one, we have, I believe it was just the two. So we have The Killer's Game. Winning is all in the execution. That's all right.
50,
Okay, yeah, okay, 50-50. Well, I don't know if this one's any better. So The Killer's Game, take your best shot. Those are your options.
Only two.
It's only two.
You can put that with any action shooter type of thing.
Yeah, take your best shot. Feels kind of basic. Winning is all in the execution. Honestly, I feel like they both seem pretty basic. I'm not gonna lie.
I like the all in the execution. If I were to pick one, it'd probably all in the execution.
Yeah, maybe I guess. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it represents the movie.
It don't. But take your best shot can be like, anything. You could say that for a cheerleader movie, like, take your best shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I'll choose that one as well. I'm still not happy with. I'm not happy with either one, to be honest. None of those were like super crazy.
No, same.
So this movie was directed by J.J. Perry, and let's go ahead and look at some of his known projects. We do have some. Wow. Oh wait. Known for stunts. I don't know if that means that he was doing stunts or if he was just like in charge of the stunts.
Stunt choreography.
Yeah. It just says stunts. Known for John Wick 2. Okay. So The Fate of the Furious. I don't know which one that is. I'm not on that series at all. Sorry, I didn't mean. John Wick 2, everyone knows what that is. 2017. Fate of the Furious, that was 2017. So same year. Warrior, that's 2011. And then I actually do know this movie too. The Rundown, 2003. I forgot all who was that one. That movie had the guy that plays Stifler from American Pie.
Right. With The Rock in there?
Yeah, that was it The Rock and him? Yeah, I think Yeah, do you remember that? Yeah, it says that it just labeled stunts. So I guess he does some sort of, and honestly, there's even more than that. This is like looking more at the list. Stunt coordinator. Yeah, so yeah, he's involved with the stunts. So Avatar, Way of the Water, he was involved with that. Samaritan, I think that one had Stallone in it.
That was the superhero movie when he played him.
F9.
So basically, he was basically
the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's coming out. It just says
anything with action.
Yeah, Bloodshot, Gemini Man. Yeah, it's a lot of action movies. So it looks like he's just basically kind of doing the stunts.
But this is first,
or like in charge of like the stunt work.
Right. Yeah. This is first directorial.
Is it? Yeah, I don't see anything about him directing, honestly. But he has a lot of stunt work listed. Looks like he's acted in some things. He's worked at second unit or assistant directing. I don't see any directing work. So this might be his first movie.
Interesting. I can kind of tell.
You can. Yeah, but I mean, I reckon he's been on a lot of good stuff. A lot of those movies are, popular.
I feel like the movies that you talked about, they're well choreographed. Especially Gemini Man. Gemini Man is like very.
Yeah, I mean, Avatar is a crazy huge budget movie. So he's on some good projects for sure. With that being said, this just came out like last week. As of recording, it is September 2024. And let's go ahead and look at the budget. This part was a little bit weird. There's no official budget listed, but I was reading and people were saying that it was it's estimated under 30 million. No exact amount, just that it's supposedly under 30. With that being said, we do have the opening weekend amount. So this is opening weekend in US and Canada, 2.6 million, almost 2.7. That's not super great.
No.
And then as of right now, which actually that number is exactly the same worldwide. So the number's not changed. All the money is in US and Canada. At least that's what's listed. So it kind of honestly looks like, I kind of want to call that a flop, to be honest, man. I don't know. That's like really rough.
Sound like a flop. It sounds like a flop.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong. Like if someone gave me $2.7 million, like that's a lot for me. But like it's just for a big budget movie. I don't think so.
You said it's estimated to be 30 million, right? So they didn't even make their money back, right?
But yeah, no, 30 or under. So I mean, it could be 20 million. Maybe it's 15 million.
Mm-hmm.
No idea what it is. It's just they think it's 30 or under before advertising and stuff like that. So it's kind of up in the air. But regardless, even if it's a $10 million movie, that like I don't know. It's just like they're not making their money fast enough yet.
Right.
And,
I mean,
but probably and it's
like
probably because of like Beetlejuice and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of good movies out right now.
Yeah. Speaking No Evil, like there's a lot of
that just came out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it got a lot of competition.
Yeah, competition. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Edit that out. No, but for real though, no, it does. Yeah, it has a lot of competition for sure. And honestly, I don't know if the movie was really advertised that well. I actually barely knew about it until you and me were doing our research. That's the only reason I found out. I haven't seen any trailers for it.
Even in the movie theater? Because I've seen some trailers in the movie theaters as we watching these movies.
Yeah, I mean,
or were you just not interested?
As of super recent, I've been seeing like recent, like maybe this week, maybe last week, I've been seeing some trailers, but like the weeks prior to the release, I haven't seen much of it now.
Where I get all my like movie advertisements and movie trailers and stuff, I get it from YouTube. Yeah. I'm always on YouTube. I can tell you that. So I'm likely to see more movie YouTube and Instagram. I'm likely to see more movie trailers than I think most average people. But I will say, I agree with you. In terms of marketing, I feel like they really didn't push their product out there like that. Because if we comparing it to Speak No Evil, I saw that.
I've been seeing Speak No Evil for a while now.
Every time I go into the movie theater, that's the only trailer that that and Smile. So
yeah, and to be honest, the Speak No Evil, that's what we've been excited for. Because honestly, the actor, dude, he's actually pretty good, man. Like being in Split and all these like movies where he has to kind of act weird and all that. Right. I think he does a good job. So, but for the Killer's Game, I don't know. I just haven't heard much about it. But before we start getting all into the, details, I'm gonna go over the storyline real quick, and then from there we can just kind of get going off. So this is the storyline that's written down. So let's see how accurate this is. So, follows veteran assassin Joe Flood, who is diagnosed with a life-threatening illness and authorizes a kill on himself to avoid the pain that is destined to flow. After ordering the kill, he finds out that he was misdiagnosed and must then fend off the army of former colleagues trying to kill him. I actually feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that sounds pretty spot on for what it is.
That's perfect.
Yeah. With that being said, you know how I know I'm right? Because when I went into the movie, so I just read what the summary was. Obviously, he gets misdiagnosed and then sets the, kill on himself like the assassins. I had no idea that that twist was going to happen. I went into the movie pretty much blind, and I was like, okay, he's an assassin. He has like a mental or like an illness going on. And I'm like, what's going to happen here? He sets the kill order on himself, and I'm like, okay. And then he gets the call. That's like, oh, hey, like that's the doctor. I misdiagnosed you. We swapped the names by accident. And he was like, oh. And dude, at that moment, I was like, oh shit. That moment actually kind of like excited me a little bit because I had no idea that was going to happen. And I was like, oh fuck, this is about to get interesting. And at that point, at that point, the movie was better for me. So prior to that, it was kind of eh.
I seen the whole trailer. Yeah, I seen the whole trailer, and I'm like, yeah, like everything's in the movie is in the trailer.
Yeah, so, yeah. When I was looking at the this like the trailer that I used for our slideshow, it shows it. Like it shows him being misdiagnosed. Like they throw it in the trailer, and I was like, oh, that kind of ruins it a little bit, or like it ruins the like surprise factor, I guess.
That's actually good. Yeah, that's actually a good point. It kind of do because like I said, I've seen it's in the trailer, so I was like, all right, you're gonna get misdiagnosed, and then like, oh, even they put the scene where he was like he mocks the doctor, and he was like, you should get your eyes checked. I'm like, I should kill you next. I'm like, so that actually did. Yeah. Interesting. I like that you were surprised about that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't have like just any crazy interest to like look into the movie. I'm glad I didn't. It made it more enjoyable. But I mean, with that being said though, how'd you feel about the movie?
I feel about the movie? I think it was a fun movie. Do I think it's a good movie? No, but I do think it's a fun movie. Yeah. I had a good time watching it, and all the action spot on. Yeah. It was definitely like comic booky, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? With the names like popping up and
no, honestly, yeah. Like when they introduced all the assassins, they all had like their names like stylized when they showed up, which I like.
Traits and stuff.
Yeah. I thought it was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
So like the Asian gang had that neon sign. The Motorcycle Brothers, when they like ripped that dude apart, his blood became like went into their name. I saw what they were trying to do. I liked it. So
yeah, to be honest, it was very. I say I can, like you said, it was like 30 million or lower. I can tell this was like a kind of low budget type of film, because I'm not trying to compare it to anything, but basically Bullet Train, but just low budget. If that makes, do you think that makes sense?
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean,
without the interesting plot of Bullet Train.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably see how the budget could affect some things. I'm gonna be real with you, man. When I was watching this, I like the idea, like that they're going for, like, oh, like the assassin sets a hit on himself, and then he's like, oh, whoopsie daisy, I want to take it back. Like, and then you have all these different kinds of assassins that are kind of like, they all have their own gimmick. I'm totally cool with that. That's a fun idea, sure. But I'll be honest, I think this movie would have been better if you just replaced Dave Bautista with someone else.
Interesting. Who you replace him with?
Dude, literally anyone. I was looking at an article that was saying replace this movie with like Keanu Reeves and it'd be better. And I was like, huh, is that what it is? And I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I think he's a cool dude, like Dave Bautista, but like I don't know, his acting. I get he's supposed to be like a assassin. He's monotone, but like I don't know. I'll be honest. His character just was kind of boring, to be honest. He didn't really seem to be like have like any crazy emotion. He smiled sometimes, I guess, but I don't know. He just seemed too depressed, if you want to call it that, and just too monotone. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
I can agree with that to a certain point because like the character is basically kind of shut off from the world, right? He only
Yeah.
had one friend when he had his little birthday party. He was like, "Yo, can you invite?" It was basically his handler. He was like, "Yo, can you come to my birthday party and invite your wife?" That's the only dude that really came, and everybody else was her friend. So from that standpoint, I can understand. It's a part of the character and stuff like that. He tried to shut himself off, even even when the girl gave him his number, and he was like, "Man, I ain't about to call this girl." But then he changed his mind and stuff like that. But I can say that Dave Batista, I didn't feel like he gave his all for this role, if that makes sense. I feel what you're saying. Like it seemed, I don't know,
Yeah.
it seemed
Or
bland.
like,
It seemed bland.
yeah, I mean, take Bullet Train for example. I mean, like, if you took Brad Pitt and put him in this, do you think you'd be more entertained with Brad Pitt?
Well, here's the thing that like I think they're two different. Maybe I don't know
Like,
because
all I'm saying is that Brad Pitt was like, he wasn't super emotional in Bullet Train, but like he still seemed
but
a
he
little
was
more
snarky.
charismatic. Yeah, like
But he was so
yeah,
you want a little bit more charismatic then.
a little bit, dude. Like, just give me anyone that's like likable.
Hmm.
It doesn't need to be a comedian or anything like that. But like, you can have someone who can like play a serious role, but give them a little bit something to work with. I just don't think it's him. So I don't know.
It's
And maybe he could act different. Maybe, I don't know. I don't really think I'm too sold on his acting because I honestly don't really know how many movies I've seen with Batista in it. So obviously
mhm,
I know he's been in Guardians of the Galaxy,
right.
but
The
like,
new Doom movie, maybe for like a short period of time. Glass Onion, I haven't seen that one though. So
yeah, I don't think his role is that amazing in there. He's like a side character. He's not the main character.
mhm.
Like, I'm trying to think of like
My Spy,
what my spy.
yeah, they just came out with the sequel of that. I
Yeah,
think this year.
he was in Army of the Dead. That movie wasn't good. So I'm trying to see like what other movies.
But he did give a little bit more emotion with that.
I don't know. I didn't watch him in Dune. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, like a such a small.
He was in Riddick. That's right. But in that movie, he just kind of acts like just
Small
a big
part. Yeah,
like it's not like
a
that
muscle bound.
acting is. Oh yeah, all he has to do is act like a big buff like goon or whatever. Like, he doesn't his
Mm-hmm.
acting doesn't have to be that amazing. He just has to act tough. So
Maybe
I
you're
feel
right.
yeah, I feel like even like Knock at the Cabin, which that movie you can argue is decent, or maybe you like it or you don't. But like in that movie, again, he's just kind of relaxed and is just a big
Uh,
dude. But like he's a what was he, like a teacher in that movie? Haha, he's a really buff
yeah, he was.
teacher. But like
Yeah,
his
or
acting,
a
it wasn't
guiding
like
counselor.
yeah, but like his acting wasn't anything like amazing. It's like
Extraordinary.
he's acting serious.
Right.
So I feel like a
You
lot of
know
his
what? Yeah.
roles are just serious roles. Um, and I just don't know if there's much emotion or acting skill that needs to go into some of those roles. Now in Guardians of the
Mhm.
Galaxy, I like him. He's good in that.
Yeah, he played the
Um,
shit out of that.
yeah, so like he does really good for that role.
Hmm.
It's just the other ones that I have seen, I'm not too impressed. And maybe he's just not a great actor. I don't know. I'll be honest. Like, John Cena also came from like a wrestling background.
Hmm.
I was not fond of John Cena like acting initially
Hmm.
when he came into the world with that.
Right.
But over time, I started seeing him in more projects, and I was like, you know what? He's actually not too bad, and he's done some really good roles. Um,
Peacemaker. He
yeah,
acted his ass off in that one.
yeah,
That
and
was a really good
Peacemaker.
one. Hmm.
Um, there was the other one. I think it was like Daddy's Home is what I think it was called. Daddy's Home 2 is
Yeah,
what I
yeah.
believe it was called.
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg, and yeah.
Yeah. So like I feel like he can act kind of tough, but he can also act kind of funny.
Right.
Um so
And
like
vulnerable. He can be vulnerable as well.
yeah, so like I think John Cena has done a lot of work towards
Mhm.
his acting career. Um, and I think they're both super likable. I think both are
Mm.
super nice guys. I don't know, just not sold with his Batista's acting. That's all I'm getting at. I don't know.
No, I get that. I get
Yeah,
that.
but I still think if you replaced him with another actor, I think this movie would have elevated.
Interesting. Okay. Okay. I
So it
don't
doesn't have
know.
to, it doesn't need to be John Wick. We already have a John Wick movie. Like it could just be give it to a different actor besides Keanu Reeves if you want.
Like Kevin Hart.
You know, you make a joke. I will shit you not. I would if it was like more of a comedy movie, like a
Mhm.
comedy, like a rated R comedy. I'd be totally fine with that. Make it a Kevin Hart movie where he's the main character. He makes a fucking goof, and you could probably honestly make it pretty fucking like funny.
Uh,
Um, it couldn't be as serious because he's smaller. Like he's not gonna kick the biker and the biker flies out of the thing. You have to
right.
you have to change up the action and how things play out. But you could have all these assassins trying to come after him and trying to hunt him down, and that could be a funny movie. I'm not gonna lie, that has potential.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
if
I feel
if
like
you
it
you
was
gotta change
more
it. Yeah,
it was more action than comedy. This is right. Like the current movie we talking about now is more action than comedy. Did
yeah.
you laugh at some of these parts or no?
Uh, I don't really know if I laughed at a bunch of stuff in this movie.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't think so.
Hmm.
So I might have been um, like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like maybe like some of the shots they did or whatever.
Hmm.
Um, the action was all right. I think some of the blood looked a little fake, but
I felt like a lot of stuff looked a
too
little
fake.
fake.
Yeah,
Man, the grenade. There were one grenade saying like, hold up, I had like a preset in in Adobe After Effects or something like that. I don't
really.
know.
Yeah, no, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
the bullet shots and stuff like that. I was like,
yeah, looks a little fake. But I mean, I can try to forgive that stuff if it's good enough, but I don't know, man. I just don't think it was it.
uh,
So
put the shit on Netflix and save
sure,
the theater for.
for a better movie.
I mean, hey, yeah.
No,
Uh,
I'm with you on that.
yeah, I'm trashing this movie, but at the end of the day, it was a fun ass movie to me. I liked it. I like the action and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can like I can play this and just kind of just let go. If that makes sense.
sure. I'd still would probably rather watch Bullet Train over this.
Oh well, Bullet Trains. That's a top tier movie for me. I love Bullet Train so much. Like the
Yeah,
plot, the action. Like even with this, the plot with this right here, it's simple. Really.
yeah,
I got disease. I don't want to die like no. I don't want to die like no punk. So I'm die by the sword, and I'm gonna get assassins to kill me and stuff like that. Oh wait, I don't have disease. They switched my thing. Now I want to live. I gotta fight these people. Simple. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And I'm cool with that story.
Right. Right. But
Yeah,
with Bullet Train like that, like what is it? The White Claw. Like who's the White Claw? Everybody wanted to. It was put in different segments of like how the story went. You went back. It even had a water bottle that had a character title that affected the movie and stuff.
yeah,
Like this. I'm not trying to down this movie, but this it was a simple action movie. Simple action.
yeah. Sure, that's fair enough.
Mm.
So I agree. I will say what I actually do like. So if anyone doesn't know, so obviously the main character is Batista, but also I actually don't even actually know her name by heart. The girl that plays Mantis from the Guardians of the Galaxy, she's the
Mhm.
main bad guy in this. So
Yep.
if anyone thinks that she looks familiar, she is. It's her out of costume.
She's missing
So
her little antennas.
yep. So, but I actually think I do like her role in this. So I think it's cool that they're both working together. Um, That's right. I'm probably not gonna pronounce this right. Palm Clementif, something like that. Clementif. I don't know. Palm. That's what I'm calling her.
Is that her real name, or is that
no?
the
It's her real
character
name. Yeah, yeah. You got Dave Bautista as Joe Flood. Then you got Palm Clementif is how I probably want to pronounce it. Who played? I didn't really catch her name in the movie. Mariana is how I think you pronounce that. So yeah, that's her real name, or at least maybe her stage name if it's not her real name.
Okay. Who was your favorite assassin in this movie?
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like them all, and like in a way, I like them all because they're different. So let me go ahead and look. We got probably Terry Crews is like the most basic one, but no, you kind of call him like the lover man. So what would they call him? Like the something doll, lover doll, baby doll, love doll.
Yeah, love doll. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks like he's a ladies' man. So he gets the girls. Cool. I feel like he's the most simplest design one. You got the biker brothers. So they're always on their damn bikes trying to kill people.
Yep. And tell me how are you fighting with bikes like that?
It's bike kung fu. I don't know.
Wow.
It's just one of those things where it's just fun. The Asian gang, honestly, I don't recall what they're called.
Korean barbecue, or maybe she was just being racist.
They're not called Korean. No, they're probably if they said that, they're probably a joke.
She literally said Korean. Nope, she was being racist because she was like Korean barbecue, and then what was the other one she said about the brothers? She was like a little Muay Thai or something like that. She was just naming food items.
Yeah, she was just being stupid. Yeah, her. I believe he's like some like Hispanic guy, the guy that listens to the what kind of music is it? It's like, yeah, I forgot like the, I don't know if it's salsa music or whatever, but like he's just like he's dancing and killing. Goofy.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one.
It's your favorite one
with the little cowboy
the Spurs
boots, wheel boots thing. Yeah, the Spurs. And he was just killing him with it.
Yeah, the boots with the Spurs. Yeah. There was him. There was, I feel like we're missing the two girls that are teamed up together.
Yeah, that's Jin and Tani. Tani.
Yeah, their names were kind of weird.
We're missing one. No, they were the party girls. That was the name of them.
Yeah, party girls. Yeah.
We're missing one more, and that is
I want to call them Scottish. The Irish. Yeah, Irish brothers.
Scottish? Maybe I don't know. I'm not
like
really
something like that. Scottish or Irish. Scottish.
Yeah.
They have some, heavy accents going on over there. But they're
so heavy.
They're drinkers, which makes me think that they're like in that area, Scotland or something.
So heavy that they need subtitles just for them to say
because their slang that they use is sometimes it doesn't make sense. So they're giving us English subtitles to so we could understand what they're saying exactly.
I completely understand everything they were saying. And I was like, all right.
I think for the most part, they said almost exactly what the English said. They just said some things that were kind of weird. Like when he said, calm your tits. He was just telling him to settle down or whatever, calm down.
All right, but everybody used that, even in America.
Yeah. I don't know. I get what they were trying to go for. So I think that was all of them, right?
Yep, that was all of them. And I'm like, damn. Now that we're listing them out, there was a lot of them. I was like, like a big world of assassins, that have their own little apps and stuff like that. And little coin rewards and whatnot. I thought there would be a whole lot more, especially Joe Flood is like this legendary assassin. I thought there would be a whole lot more people coming after him.
Yeah, I mean, when you think about it, and some of them are paired together, so obviously keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna say the entire Asian gang is just one person because there was like actually 5 in the group.
Yep.
You have the party girls. So I know they're together, but that's 2 people. The Asian gang, we can just count them as 1, unless you want to count them as 5. I think it was 5 of them.
Yeah, count them 5.
You want to count them as 5? So that's 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you want to count the main girl, like the Mantis. I don't know if you want to count her because she wasn't really hunting him down.
Yeah, she ain't do no killing. Should we count the mercenary, her bodyguard?
Maybe. Pin him for now. So right now we're at 7. The 5 for the Asian gang, the 2 for the party girls, the Scottish brothers. So 7, 8, 9. We got the dancer, 10. Terry Crews, 11. If you want to include the mercenary group, we'll say 12. As for the leader, then everyone else behind him is a lot more people. So in total, you have 12 people that are coming after him. I think that was everyone. Just kidding, that wasn't. We forgot the motorcycle brothers. That's 14.
Interesting. That's a lot of people then. Okay.
Yeah, so that's 14 people. I think I got everyone that are basically coming after him. So
yeah, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, I left the leader out, Mantis, because she didn't do anything. Spoiler alert. And yeah, no, I think that was everyone. So that's a pretty big number. And from like the realistic standpoint, the more people you add in, like that are named, the more money you got to give up. So
no, you're right. You're right, because I'm thinking of like John Wick 2, right? Literally everybody. We had a girl in the violin who had like a little piece who was shooting, like everybody was coming after that man. So, and like this is a low, and we estimating that it's a low budget movie, probably less than John Wick. So it makes sense that, and one of them girls, the Tina and Tana girl, I follow her on Instagram. Like she do karate and stuff. It was like pretty cool.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, I'm glad she got her little break in Hollywood. It's pretty dope.
Interesting. Didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
One thing I do want to say I do like is Ben's Kingsley character. He was charming in this movie. That was his handler, and is it kind of like his mentor, or kind of like maybe a father figure to him? I really like their relationship. He was like, "Yo, don't ask me to put a hit out on you because you're basically like you're basically like a son to me. You're like,
you can't do it." Yeah, it's not bad. I wasn't too sure about his character. I was like, is he gonna like turn evil or something? Because like I said, I didn't know who was the bad guy going into this. I know I saw Mantis before, but like I don't know who she is in the movie.
Right.
So I didn't know if Ben was gonna turn evil or flip the script on him or whatever. But no, he was a good guy throughout the entire movie. So it's kind of cool. It's his ally.
I did want him, Joe, who played by Dave Bautista, and Love Doll, who is played by Terry Crews. I did kind of want them to like team up. I'm like, all right, my bad for trying to kill you, And even him like being like his best man at his wedding. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I think that would have been fun. Like, it's nothing personal, just business. So let's just forget all this and then kill these bastards.
I'm not against that actually. Because when they at the end, Terry Crews didn't die. They just left him kind of like, some shit fell on him and he couldn't get up. And he's like, help me. They didn't. They just left him behind. So, I mean, there's probably not going to be a sequel, but like they left it open like, Terry can come back if he needs to, I guess. So, but because they left him alive, I'd honestly like him to, like you said, maybe do something, or maybe just like have him like come back out for some sort of revenge to like try to like finish the hit and then kill him. I don't know. I don't think I like the idea of just leaving him alive and just leaving him there. Like do something with him whether you let him live and like come back or just kill him, or just I don't know. It was a little like open ended, and I didn't.
Right.
It was all right.
No, I definitely feel you. It would be a waste of his character.
I mean,
But,
he was in it for a good part of the movie,
yeah.
so they could have done more with him.
Mhm.
So I don't know. With that being said, I honestly feel like I actually don't have much to say about this movie. I feel like it was just kind of a little average.
Yeah. Same. I do want to ask you, how do you feel about their relationship? Like the
Main characters.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. So I mean, I'm not saying it's amazing acting or saying it's bad. It's all right to me. So I'm not crazy for it. I'm not crazy against it. I like the actors. Like I said, I think Dave Bautista's a cool guy. The girl, Sophia Boutella, is that how you say her name? I've actually never have seen her name before.
Same. I just call her Giselle because she was in Kingsman.
Kingsman? No, that's fair. I like her a lot in that movie.
Yeah,
I thought her character design was so fucking cool.
Bro, she was badass.
Yeah, she was. So yeah, I like her. I mean, like a lot of the actors are like good actors, and they're all well known. So I don't know. I think it's all right though. Why did you have a certain feeling towards their relationship?
Not really. I just wanted to see what you would think. What you were thinking about it. Yes, yeah. It was nothing too like
Okay, here's my question for you. So this movie, the relationship between them or the Crow relationship, which one do you think was better?
The Crow. Okay. Man, I felt bro, like the chemistry between them, like
was better.
You can actually see that they fell in love right here. Like this one was all right. You saved my life. Let's go out. You know what I mean? And then what? I guess they time skip like couple months later. Let's get married. I'm having your baby. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm with
and
you
the Crow,
that.
They let it fester. They let it sit.
Yeah.
They let it cook. Boil, simmer.
Yeah.
For a little bit, and then killed her off.
Yeah. Some people complain. I already told you that before, but like the Crow, a lot of the beginning and maybe even middle part was them like meeting and falling in love. They spent a lot more time on that for sure.
Yeah, definitely, and I think that helped them. I think that helped, the movie a little bit. But definitely, like the beginning, definitely the middle, because I'm like, all right, it's a little bit too long. I can cut it. I can kill it. I can kill it whenever I want.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. At some point, the storytelling gets to be too much, and you're like, okay, it's supposed to be an action movie. Give us some action.
Exactly.
I don't want to wait the last 20 minutes to see all the good stuff, No,
I feel I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that.
So this movie definitely got into the action sooner than later. So, but the story was all right.
Good question.
Yeah. You have anything else?
I like you. I don't have much to say about it. It gave me very comic booky type of idea, very stylized. The action was good. The action was really good.
Just a little too fake, a little too CGI. At some point.
That'll turn me off. Yeah, that will turn me off about it. It's time for a trivia. All right, and I'm gonna go first. So my trivia is that in this movie there is a lot of stars who also played in the Marvel universe. For example, Dave Bautista played Drax. What's her name?
Palm Clemente.
Paul Clement.
Palm. You can just call her Palm. P-O-M.
Pommy. Yeah, Pommy. Yeah, she played Mantis, which they've worked very closely together. And Ben Kingsley, who was in the Iron Man 3 and Shang-Chi. So yeah.
What was his character called? He was the
Trevor. His name was Trevor.
No, not Trevor. What was his evil name?
Oh,
He
the
wa-
Mandarin.
the Mandarin. Yeah, that's what he was.
Yeah.
Trevor.
No, but
No, not Trevor.
but Trevor was a skilled thespian. Okay, so don't you ever go about Trevor.
I know people hate on him for that, but I think Trevor was pretty funny. Not gonna lie. I know it probably ruined the Mandarin villain, but
It did. It
Trevor
did. But
Trevor was pretty funny. Come on.
no, it was. He was.
Yeah.
But they made it up with Shang-Chi. They made it up.
Okay, fair enough. So I'm gonna go with my one trivia here. So Nicolas Cage and Jason Statham were considered for the leading role. So that's pretty interesting. I know I already mentioned having different actors, like it'd be more interesting. Do you think you would like either one of these people for this role?
Definitely Jason Statham. Nicolas Cage, I would love it just because it's Nicolas Cage, and I know that he is.
Jesus, man, do I want Nicolas Cage in this movie? Whew, I don't know. I'll be honest, man. Nicolas Cage is just something, bro.
He is something. He is getting old as well, which is another reason why I don't
Yeah.
think he would be a good choice. But just because he is something, put him in his movie.
God, man. I don't know if I want that. But Jason, put him in this movie. I think, honestly, I like his action movies. I think I'm honestly
Mm.
you know what? No, I fuck with that. I could see him in this movie. So yeah, him
Yeah,
being
Crank.
serious, he puts the hit on
Yeah.
himself and then it goes wrong. Like you know when like Dave Bautista walks away and he's like, you know, like cancel the contract. I can picture like Jason stepping in and being like that, like I
Mm.
need you to cancel the contract or whatever. You know what I mean? And like them being like no, and he's gonna like whatever like bullshit he's gonna say.
Say.
Fine then. I'll end you. He's gonna say something. Boo. This guy sucks at imitations. Okay, I don't know exactly what he would say.
What was that?
I don't have no fucking. You think you'll end me? I'll end you first. And click.
You're a pirate? Oh, let me.
I'm trying to think of what are some of the famous
Let me try.
you want to go ahead and be him?
You might as well trust.
Yeah, you're done. I see what you're trying to do. You're done.
I mean, come on then.
Come on then. Come on then.
Is he even British? What is he?
Actually, I think he is something. Actually, I forgot where he's from.
New Zealand or what is he?
No, is he an English actor?
But he is British. I knock on then. Knock on.
You know what I mean? I mean, he you know, funny enough, I actually saw this video that was being so dumb. He's been Jason has been like playing a lot of movies that are like titled something like The Mechanic, The Beekeeper. You know, like it's like he takes the title of something, and like some guy was making like a stupid joke, being like, "I'm the mechanic" or whatever, and he's like, or like, you know, swap it. Do you know who I am? I'm the beekeeper. It's like it's so fucking dumb, dude. Like literally,
How you gonna do it
literally
with the Meg?
Do you know who I am? I'm the transporter. Like, you know, like he's got these, like, he always has these fucking title, like, fucking things. But
How you gonna
like,
do that with the Meg?
with the Meg probably wouldn't work, because that one's not like a profession, if you will. So
Right.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of
the
movies.
Meg killer.
The Meg Killer. I don't even know what you would even say for that one, but you get my point though. He does a lot of like movies where he's like that, where it's like he's this profession, but like secretly he's like a badass agent or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you seen The Beekeeper?
Yeah, I've seen the Beekeeper. Yeah.
Like that, dude. I'll be honest. Some of those fucking I gotta go back and watch that movie. I just saw it again recently, and like some of the jokes are just so dumb. Like when he fought that other beekeeper, the female one that was like crazy. I swear to God, I think it was her that made a joke like it was a B joke or some stupid shit. I forgot what she said though. Like
Mm.
it wasn't like, you know, trying to leave the hive, huh? It wasn't like that, but it was like it was something close where it was such a stupid B joke, and I was like, what is this fight, bro? Do you know what I'm talking about? When they fought at the gas station?
She threw like the honey, or he threw the honey at her, and then burnt the
She
girl, right?
she yeah, but she made some like stupid, I think it was her. She made a B joke.
Uh,
Um I just can't recall what it was. Like
I
I
don't
don't think
remember
she
that movie.
I don't think it was buzzing, something buzzing. It might have been the hive. Or no. I think she said something like, was this what she said? She's like, "You've been a busy bee," or some. She said
I
something
think,
stupid like that.
yeah, I think it was something like that.
And I just can't, bro. I know the movie's called Beekeeper, but like, lay off the fucking bee jokes. It was so fucking
Nah,
dumb.
nah. I feel what you're saying.
Okay. Point is, I'm okay with seeing him in this movie. I think he's pretty good action wise.
Yeah,
And his seriousness has a little more, you know what I mean? Like it has a little more like oomph to it.
gravitas. Yeah.
Yeah. I see you're about to do something. I'm the Meg Slayer. You know what I mean? Like, he's about to.
I see you later, then. Oi.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Him and his little. I'm not hating on it. I love it. I just want to clarify. He's a fun actor. I feel like he's even dude. Oh my god, I forgot what movie it was. Was it? It was. Have you ever seen Spy? It was a comedy movie that he was
Yeah.
in. Like that one. Like even when he could play that same serious role, but still come off as like funny. It's like so like you know what I mean?
Oh no, Jason
Um,
Statham, funny as hell.
no,
Have you seen him on Jimmy Fallon?
I haven't no.
He is hilarious, bro. His interviews are hilarious.
Oh
Be
no,
making
I
me.
bet he can be serious and badass, and he can be like serious and funny, which is
Yeah.
weird because that's usually if you're. I mean, it's just maybe it's just the writing. So,
Mm.
but I think they could put him in this movie and make him serious, but also make the like it funny or whatever. They'd be able to work it
Right.
out. What is your rating, and would you add it to your collection?
Rating is 5. Fun movie. Nothing to hype about. CGI kind of iffy at parts. Yeah, I give it a 5. Would I look at my collection? If I seen this on sale, yeah, I would. But not if I had to buy it full price. So would that be that would be a no?
That sounds like a no, unless
Yeah.
it's on
So,
discount.
yeah, let's on discount. Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, that's kind of crazy because I was thinking the same thing. I think my rating is going to be a 5. I thought about 6, but I was like, is it really above average? Like, it has elements that I like oh, the actors are known
Right.
actors. The concept isn't bad, like having all these different assassins, but like, you know what? I'm thinking about it. There's going to be another movie where someone tries to do the same thing, where they have all these unique assassins, and
Right.
someone's probably going to do it better. So
You know what's funny? I first gave it a 6 too, but then when I first let it marinate and stuff,
yeah,
I was like, all right, it really wasn't. It was average at best.
yeah. So I think it was average story, average acting for some people. It wasn't that amazing. So 5 for me. Add it to my collection. Honestly, no. I don't think the actors are gonna save it for me. So I mean, I like him. Terry Crews, cool dude. Mantis, cool chick. So Dave Batista can be funny, at least with Drax.
Mm.
But it'll be a pass on me.
All right, question of the day. All right, if you were assassin, what will be your gimmick and your name? Let us know in the comments, and that concludes our stop for this movie. Catch us next time on Speak No Evil. I'm your captain, Captain Markel Fennell, also known as Captain Kel.
And I'm your captain, Christian Kane. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one.
See you later.